Hello, good day. I am Mary J.B. Marquez and I am here to discuss or tackle about tourism law or the Tourism Act of 2009, government involvement in tourism. So, what is tourism law? Tourism law refers to a combination of state, federal, and international law that regulates various aspects and functions of the travel industry. For instance, travel law may involve anything from hospitality to employment to public health and regulations. So let's proceed to the next slide. Learning objectives. So understand the importance and benefits of Department of Tourism reorganization through Republic Act 9593, Tourism Act of 2009 to the country. Analyze the changes that has occurred in the department, especially to its attached agency after check the country's status after this law implementation. So next slide, Republic Act 9593 background. So approved by former President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo on May 12, 2009 and published in the official Gazette on July 13, 2009. Approved by Congress as Senate 2213, House Bill 5229 entitled An Act Declaring a National Policy for Tourism as an Engine of Investment, Employment, Growth, and National Development and strengthening the that its attached agency to effectively implement that policy. And also, the IRR has signed on November 10, 2009 and published November 12, 2009. Signed by former President during the One Visayas Summit on Climate Change at Imperial Palace, Cebu City. So I have here some pictures that shows the climate changes and the Imperial Palace of Cebu. So, Republic Act 9593 enacted on May 12, 2009 by President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo in Cebu City. Republic Act 9593 recognized tourism as an indispensable element of the national economy and an industry of national interest and importance. So tourism is no major revenue generator, a catalyst for socio-economic growth and a source of national pride. So next slide, the Tourism Act of 2009 declare policy. Tourism is an indispensable element of national economy and an industry of national interest and importance. So harnessed as an engine of socio-economic growth, cultural affirmation to generate investment, foreign exchange, employment, and to mold national pride. Strengthens the Department of Tourism DOT and its attached agency to effectively and efficiently implement that policy and appropriate funds therefore. So next slide, the Department of Tourism or DOT. Primary planning, programming, coordinating, and implementing regulatory agency in the development of promotion of the tourism industry. So, here are some pictures. That is the DOT or the Department of Tourism, and that one is the logo. So, DOT is the primary planning, implementing, and regulatory government agency tasked to develop and promote the Philippine tourism industry, both domestic and international. And it is mandated to encourage, promote, and development tourism as a major socio-economic activity to generate foreign currency and local employment and to spread the benefits of the tourism. So next slide. Changes after the implementation of Republic Act 9593. Next slide. After Republic Act 9593, Department of Tourism will be empowered to strengthen the different agency attached to it in order to more efficiently and effectively coordinate the function and resources of government for tourism promotion and development programs, as well as eliminate overlaps of function. Given a bigger jet engine to make our tourism industry very globally competitive, as the law allows, the setting up of a system of accreditation, standard setting, and classification to make the tourism industry globally competitive, or former Secretary Ace Durano. So, next slide. So I have some attached agency from PTA to TIEZA, from PCBC to TPB, from DFP to DFPC. So next slide. So Tourism Infrastructure and Enterprise Zone Authority, or the TIEZA, a corporate body to regulate and supervise TEZ or TEZ, as well as develop, manage, and supervise tourism infrastructure project in the country. So, next slide. So, funding. 50% of the proceeds of travel taxes. Reasonable share from the collection of the office of resources generation. Income from TIEZA projects. At least 5% from the travel tax collection in the TIEZA shares shall be earmarked for historic, cultural, religious, and heritage site and from tourist destination. So, TIEZA brings development to areas with high cultural, historical, religious, heritage, and eco-tourism values, helping shape a deep sense of awareness and pride for the Filipinos' tradition, natural countries, and uniqueness as a race. So next slide, Tourism Promotion Board, or TPB, to formulate and implement an integrated domestic and international promotion and marketing program. Market the Philippines as a major convention destination, ensure regular advertisement abroad. Funding. 70% of the 50% income of the DFPC, at least 25% of the 50% share of the NG in pagcor remittance, at least 25% of the NG share in the remittance from airports to seaports. Special contingency fund, 10% of the allocation for promotion shall be set aside for emergency. So next slide. Mandatory accreditation. So, Department of Tourism shall prescribe and regulate standards for the operation of tourism business. Primary tourism enterprises shall be required to periodically obtain accreditation. Accreditation for secondary tourism enterprises shall be voluntary. So next slide. So this is the last slide. Local tourism development plans, or the tourism officer. LGU shall prepare local tourism development plans, land use, infrastructure development, and standard for tourism enterprises. Every province, city, or municipality which has a significant tourism industry shall have a permanent position for a tourism officer and must also establish tourist information and assist center. So, here, the goal of tourism development is to increase the attractiveness of a destination or a tourism company and thereby attract more tourists. The basis of tourism development is represented by a tourism master plan which depicts the potential and in development of the fundament of an extensive situation analysis. So, this is the end of my discussion. So, that's all. Thank you.